Hello everyone, Basic Ollie here. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all having a nice week. It is absolutely baking hot today when I'm recording this video. I think it's like 29, 30 degrees. So it's very, very hot. But welcome back to another career mode episode. I think we're on episode number 5. You join me at the Hungaroring, I think it's pronounced. But yes, F1 fans, you should be very, very familiar with this place, of course, because everyone remembers when Jenson Button won that amazing first Grand Prix of his. But massive thanks to everyone in the comments as well and stuff like that who have been talking me through setups and stuff. Thanks to you guys, I've managed to adjust things like the PSI, fuel loads and stuff like that. So that's been a massive help, and it's been a massive help this weekend. So fingers crossed on this game, for once in a career mode episode, I won't get my arse kicked by changing weather conditions or dodgy corners or bad setups or low PSI or anything like that. Right fuel loads, we should just be able to smash it. So we go into practice 1 here, and yeah, just like I said, we absolutely smash it. As you can see, we are over 2 seconds quicker than anyone else, and we managed to set ourselves a 1:48.11. And let me tell you folks, in this video, that's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. We managed to go quicker and quicker, so very, very happy with that. What I will say, by the way, in these setups is I'm not still 100% on the PSIs. I know they have to be high. I know they have to be around 27 or 28 to be kind of optimal. So I'm still working on that. So yeah, apologies on that aspect of things. But this whole weekend, yeah, I just wanted to give a head down and smash it and just see what we could do. So I'm going to show you what kind of time I did in qualifying 1 then, as we've got a minute left. So first corner then, braking extremely hard, getting into second gear, then going over to the right. This corner, you can't really see the exit, and then you see it on the left-hand side. But there's plenty enough room, so you can certainly get your foot down. Interestingly enough, I did go over one of the curbs a little bit too hard, and the bottom right-hand tyre, I believe, has just an ever so slight puncture, and it shows on the dashboard low tyre pressure. So I had to keep an eye on that. But yeah, I pushed a little bit too hard last lap, and I went off the track, and my lap was invalidated. So I've got it all to do in this lap. And this corner here, you go over the left. It's an awesome corner, but treat it with respect, otherwise you will go wide, and it will cost you far, far too much time. This right-hander here, then, it just feels like you're in second gear for absolutely ages. And this corner here, this little this chicane, it's pretty awesome, but you've got to make sure you don't attack the inside of the second curb. First one's not too bad, but the second one, yeah, it can bite you on the arse if you are not careful. But this section here, nice, smooth, flowing section. I don't know about you guys, but if you play the F1 game, I've never really rated this track, but in these GT3 cars, it's awesome. It is an awesome track to go around. So I was very, very happy with my pace. Just braking for the curb on the left-hand side, in second, hitting the middle of the apex, and then powering out. I had no issues with traction or anything like that in this car around this track. Just felt good, to be honest with you. All round, no issues. I know this track like the back of my hand. Been playing it on the F1 games for absolutely years. So there's no corner that should really stick out, or you know, it should catch me off guard. And we crossed the line here, and we set ourselves a 1:47.4. Okay, so again, we're 2 seconds up in the qualifying for Q1, and yeah, we're pretty tasty around there. We're pretty quick, so it seems. So 2 seconds up on the AI in the first qualifying session, and then qualifying 2, same sort of thing. Qualifying lap wasn't as quick, but we crossed the line, and we do a 1:47.7. So still in the 47s, just 1.5 seconds quicker than the AI this time. But yeah, it's still well above what we expect. I feel like if we had this on professional difficulty, I still feel like we'd also be up there, because that is quite the time difference. And as I got into the races, I did get quicker. But as you see on the right hand side, all the bonuses and medals that we've got to achieve, or try to achieve here. We're going to try and do everything. Maybe not the overtakes, because if we start in P1, which is what we're going to be doing for both races, we just want to break away from the field straight away. I'm not messing about in this one. I want the perfect weekend. We've not had it yet. The game's kind of kicked us in the arse in that aspect. I feel like we've had the pace in all the races we've participated in so far, but we've not really had the luck, the share of luck or whatnot. We've had changing conditions, and yeah, it's just not been on our side, shall we say. But yeah, I'm really just eager. As you can see, I was constantly on the limit there of trying to get a good start. And we know the AI on this game are very, very quick on their starts, and they're just straight on it. So yeah, I was just trying to take the mick as much as I could, and I was absolutely making sure I was leading the race going into the first corner. I was going to take no enemies whatsoever, and I was just going to keep my head down, concentrate, and just break away from the crowd 100% straight away. So tyres are not optimal at all. They're still a little bit cold, but that didn't really matter to me. As you can see, in my driving style, I was trying to be as smooth as possible, but still have pace immediately. I was not interested in hanging around. I just wanted to break away and just go as fast as I possibly could. And that's the whole objective of this weekend, to just basically never have anyone in our mirrors apart from the first lap. After the first lap, I don't want to see anyone. I just want to be pumping in fastest laps after fastest laps. I took a little bit too much of the curb there. That's what I mean. You can take the mick with the first curb, but the second curb, it will bite you on the bottom if you're not careful. But yeah, as I was saying, just wanted to destroy everyone in the field basically. And I just had this feeling in my head that this place could change, weather condition wise, it could just change with like a click of the fingers. So I had that in my mind, and I just wanted to make sure that we had a really big gap just in case it does happen. So we're not even a lap in yet. We've still got 1 or 2 corners to go. Well, practically 1 now. And we're 1.4 seconds ahead of the guy behind us. So yeah, it's something that I had my eyes set on this whole weekend. And I put it into effect, and I have to say, as soon as I went out for practice and I set my first lap, I knew we were going to be quick. I knew 100% we were going to be quick. So the opening lap, smashed that. Then we go a skip ahead, and we're on lap 2 now, and we do a 1:47.7, and that's in race pace form. So we've got much more fuel, and we've still done our qualifying 2 time. But I'm going to show you here. I'm going to show you here one of my fastest laps. So straight away we're braking a lot later, and we go through the first corner here, and we're a quarter of a second up. So straight away I felt like, right, okay, we're going to absolutely nail this. Braking, I was just literally, all my braking points were slightly later than I did previously, and it started to show. The pace was good, and it was there. So my objective was to try and get myself into like the 146. I thought if I can get into 146 kind of territory, or even a low 147, I know I'll have nailed the lap, and that's seriously quick. So at the moment we've lost a little bit of time in the first sector. We gained it in the first corner, but through the first sector we've lost a little bit. Gain a little bit more now as we head into the chicane of, not death, but it can certainly give you a slow puncher like it did in quali for me. But now we've made a really nice flowing section through there and through here, nailing it in the right gear sections or whatnot, gear selections I should say, and we're now 3 tenths up. Okay, so this is looking really positive. Going through here now 4 tenths up. Okay, we're now heading towards half a second up. So this is looking really tasty. Again, just brake before the curb on the left hand side, hit the middle of the apex, powering out as much as we possibly can, and then just braking under the sign there in second. Again, it's just like, it kind of just, you want to go, then you can go. And then this corner once more. I think this is quite famous. It's quite hard to decide if you want to brake late, go out wide, and then get a nice exit, or stick to the inside. The choice is yours really. There's pros and cons to both, but we cross the line and we do a 1:47.1. okay, now I was really happy with that lap. You guys will have to tell me in the comments if that's really any good or not, if that is, you know, maybe I should be on professional difficulty or whatnot. You guys tell me. But this race I was just absolutely on it, like I keep saying. Was not letting anyone or anything interfere with me having the perfect weekend. Now I tried to line up the pit stops, and no, it's not a perfect weekend because I still I still cock this up. I still absolutely make a hash of this. It's just, I just can't nail it. There is a point when I will do it perfectly, and I'll it'll be like the back of my hand. I'll know how to do it, and I'll completely switch off. I'll just know where to go. But I just still can't quite get it right. But the AI was surprisingly close to me at the end of that pit stop. But I think again that's purely down to just the fact that that's not 100% of the pit stops, and just going into the box and just messing up ever so slightly can once again cost you a lot of time. And even though I had like a 5-6 second lead on the guy behind me, just just entering that pit box incorrectly or going into the pit lane not quick enough, yeah, it cost me. So yeah, we're on to lap 8 now, by the way. So we've just got less than 4 minutes to go in this race. So we're on lap 8. So once again, I am still pushing, as you can see by this lap. I'm leaving nothing to chance. Looking back at this, probably could have done this a little bit more cautiously and not gone for it. But yeah, I just wanted to prove myself. I wanted to prove myself that I can have the pace to race. Maybe on professional difficulty if I wanted to, or just, you know, just in general. Because at this point here, best lap is 1:47.1. We're now 3 temps up on that, so this is really pushing it now, and we're just absolutely nailing. I feel personally, I just feel like I was nailing every single corner that I was meant to. So breaking even later now, and look at this, we're almost half a second up. So surely we're on track here to get into the 146s. Is that something we're going to do? I don't know. The predictions is kind of floating on the 147 flats. Now we're in the 146s. We just got a little bit wide here. Cost us just a tiny bit of time there, but we get a nice exit because of it, and we're 7 temps up, and we managed to set ourselves a 146.7. A 146.7. Now, again, you guys have got this game now, I believe, the guys on console and PC or whatnot. So, again, let me know in the comments if you wouldn't mind, please, what your times are, because I just felt really quick here, so it would be nice to compare the times to something. But we cross the line, we get P1, and yeah, little swerve of the steering wheel, because I was just ecstatic with that. I really wanted to have a solid performance, and I feel like that race, yeah, we did everything right there, apart from the pit stop. We did everything right. We just ran away, we set the pace, we got ourselves a P1, thoroughly deserved. Okay, so jumping in the air, 100% deserved that. There's no doubt in my mind about that. So P1, very happy. But let's see what we can do in race 2. If we can do the same sort of thing in race 2, I'll be ecstatic. We just got to basically do a carbon copy. Okay, so as long as we get ourselves a nice start and we don't let the AI overtake us into the first corner, we should just be able to run away with it once more. And that's exactly what I want. No issues this whole weekend. So we've won the first one. We've got pole. We were fastest in practice. We got fastest in Q1, fastest in Q2. The first race we got pole. Well, we started on pole, obviously. Clean race. We won it by a mile. We got the fastest lap in there as well. We can almost do the clean sweep here, I should say, if I can actually speak. And we should do it again. But the start on race 2 here, I absolutely nailed it. So yeah, as long as we go into this first corner leading, fingers crossed, we should have no issues whatsoever. And then by the looks of it, that is exactly what we've done. So I'm just going to put my head down now. I'm just going to concentrate on winning this race. And that is exactly what I did. I had no issues whatsoever. Smashed it once more. P1, got a gold session medal, pole position, professionalism, top qualifier. It was just a perfect weekend. I did absolutely nothing wrong. There's nothing more I don't feel personally I could have done in that race. I don't know if I could have gone any quicker whatsoever. Yeah, it was just, honestly, it was just a brilliant weekend. I feel like it's one I thoroughly deserved, because we've not had the best of luck in this career mode with, like, you know, not knowing the setups or the weather changing when we didn't predict it, and having no practice in the rain, and then it starts raining or pouring it down. And you just think, oh, come on, game, give me a break. Just give me a nice, clean weekend. And thankfully, this time, it did. So, yeah, we just smashed it the whole way through. So, very happy with that. Again, free practice, quali 1, 2, race 1 and 2. We were at the top. No one came anywhere near us. So, very happy with that. But, yeah, in terms of weekends, you got to rate that 10 out of 10, ain't you? So, yeah, very happy. There wasn't too much racing to show you guys in this one, but yeah, for me personally, it was just nice to smash out the park. But there you go, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video. It's nice to see me just have a nice, clean weekend. If there's anything you want to talk about or know, please comment down below, and I'm more happy to discuss anything that you've seen in this video. If you did like it, as always, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because it really helps me out. All the effort that I've been putting in recently, I really hope it shows. If you didn't like it, no issues with that whatsoever. Please put in the comments why. But I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the week so far. The weather's lovely. or just enjoy wherever you are at the moment, and I hope work's not too much of a drag. Anyways guys, it's been a pleasure. Take care. I'll see you for the next one. Ta-da.